Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Ati Vinayaha, Vinayaha means to be very submissive, to behave in a very adaptive way. Ati means too much. Ati Vinayaha means too much of submissiveness if somebody is showing. That person or that thing to show too much of submissiveness is called Ativinayaha. Okay, let us read the story. Sarasapura Deshasya Raja Sarvottamaha. The king of Sarasapura country is Sarvottamaha. Kadachit tasya manasi sandeha agataha yat mama asthane eva kopi shatruhu asti iti. Kadachit, once tasya manasi, kasya sarvottamasya manasi, in the mind of the king Sarvottama, sandeha agataha, doubt came, yet that mama asthane eva, in my kingdom only, or in his assembly, or in his office, kopi shatruhu asti iti, some enemy is there, like that he heard doubt. Yataha, why that doubt came? Yataha, because Rajasthane chintitaha bahavaha vishayaha Shatrurajena Jiveshwarena Gnayante Sma. Oh, the reason for such doubt is whatever discussion is going on in his assembly, that is known by the enemy king, that is, what is that enemy king name? Jiveshwaraha. Jiveshwarena, it is being known. Like in our office, nowadays in government office, whatever is discussed by the top head in his chamber, if it goes out, that means there are some spying people going around in the office. Okay. Yetatu nitaram apayakaram khalu. But this is very dangerous, Jiveshwarasya samarthyam tavat adhikam nasti. But the capacity of that enemy king is not that much. Tathapi chidranveshi saha shatrurajaha kadachit avakasham prapya akramanam na kuriyat iti vaktuna shakyate khalu. Okay, so he is that enemy king is not so powerful, he can't wage war on the neighboring kings. Even then, tathapi, chidra anveshi. Anveshi means one who searches. A person who searches is called anveshi. Like netradarshi, one who sees is netradarshi. Similarly, here anveshi, what type of anveshi? Chidra anveshi. Chidra means hole, H-O-L-E, hole. That is loopholes, like what we say. There are some people who find the loopholes to enter into somebody's area. Tathapi, even though he is not having that powerful, maybe army force, Chidranveshi, Chidra means that hole, I said, loopholes. Saha Shatru Rajaha, that enemy king, Kadachit Avakasham Prapya. At sometimes when getting opportunity, Akramanam na kuriyat iti vaktum na shakyate khalu. But it is also not possible to say that when getting opportunity, he shall not attack like that. Asthane sthiteshu udyogishu Shatrudeshiyah gudhacharah kahasyat iti Baudha anvishtavan Raja. So the king searched in various ways. Asthane sthiteshu udyogishu, of the employees in the assembly, Shatrudeshiyah gudhacharah, the spy of enemy king. Kahasyat, who shall it be? Iti Bahuda anvishtavan Raja. Like that he searched in various ways. Kintu tasya prayatnaha sapalaha na jataha. So, but his efforts did not yield result. Sarve api udyoginaha rajanam deshancha vishesha gauravena pashyanti sma. Sarvepi udyoginaha, all the employees, rajanam deshancha, the king and the country, vishesha gauravena pashyanti sma. They give very great respect to the king and country. Shatrudeshiyasya gudhacharasya अन्वेषणार्थम raja swayam gudhacharan api niyojitavan. And to spy on that spy, he employed some spies. Tathapi kasyapi vyavahare deshadrohita na drishta. Even then, in nobody's conduct, this in deshadrohi means that deshadrohi means cheating the country. One who cheated the country is called deshadrohi. Is there any English word for that? I don't remember. Maybe there. Okay. Sarvottamस्य asthane Chandrahasaha nama kaschana vidushakas asit. So in the assembly of Sarvottama king, Chandrahasaha, his name is Chandrahasaha. Like that, some Vidushakaha. Vidushakaha, I said in some earlier story, Vidushakaha doesn't mean a buffoon or a clown. Generally, that is the meaning given. But in the king's period, Vidushakaha means one who amuses the king and the assembly, entertainer. That entertaining is by so many songs, witty jokes, and means smart way of resolving, troubleshooting. This type of like Tenali Rama, the Tenali Rama story, the king Tenali in the Vijayanagara Samrajya, the Tenali Rama like that, that person is Vidushakaha. Tenali Rama is not a clown of a circus. So that is the meaning of Vidushakaha. Saha Tikshnamatihi Upaya Chaturaha Cha. You see, Tikshnamatihi means very sharp and intelligent person. Upaya Chaturaha, and he is very clever in ideas. Means he is a troubleshooter. Upaya Chaturaha, we can say troubleshooter. Raja tam swasamipam ahuya swasya sandeham sandeha nivaranartham kritam prayatnam cha vistarena nivedya uktaman. So Raja called him and he told his doubt, and whatever steps he took to know that, everything he told in detail. He Chandrahasa, and told him, He Chandrahasa, केनापि उपायेन सह कपटः उद्योगी अन्वेष्टव्यः भवता. By some idea, you have to find out that kapataha. Kapataha means that drohi. That kapata vanjana, the cheater. You have to find out. Yatasmin karye bhavaneva samartaha nanyaha iti mama matihi. In this work, you are only the right person and not others like that, my opinion. Tada Chandrahasaha told. Then the Chandrahasaha answered the king, Prabho, O my lord, yatha bhavata chintyate, okay, chintyate is this karmani prayoga verb. Chintayate is different. Chintayati, chintayataha, chintayanti is parasmaipadi dhatu. Chintyate, chintyate, chintyante, like that, atmanepadi dhatu. And this chintyate, bhavata chintyate, by you it is thought, means this is karmani prayoga. Tatha asthane deshadrohi yadi syat. As you think, as it is taught by you, like that, if any cheater is there in our assembly, tari then tam kshanamatrena abhijnasyami aham. Then in a very fraction of second, I can identify them. Abhijnasyami. So it is in a verb form. Abhijnasyami aham. I am capable of identifying him. Iti bhuktva sarvanu udyoginaha atra melayatu iti rajanam me suchitavan. So saying so, he told, you make a assembling of all the employees here, like that. Raja tathaiva kritavan. And the king did like that. He called all the employees in the assembly. Yada sarve sammilitaha tada chandrahasaha tanu uddishya uktavan. When all the employees assembled, then the vidushakaha chandrahasaha told them, Deshasya paripalakasya pratidinam kidrishyah samasyaha bhavanti iti bhavantaha jananti eva. Deshasya paripalakasya paripalakaha. Paripalakaha means one who manages or one who takes care. Here it means the king. Deshasya paripalakaha kaha raja. So, of the kings, pratidinam, every day, kidrishyaha samasyaha, all are plural. What types of problems bhavanti iti happens like that. Bhavantaha jananti eva. You people know that already. Bahvinam samasyanam nivarane. In resolving many problems, many issues, saha vyagraha bhavati. Vyagraha means he becomes restless in resolving so many issues of the government management, like the problems of Prime Minister in India. We are talking about some issues in our street or some problems about neighbor, water not coming, current is cut, like that. We talk a petty issue. But the Prime Minister of our country will have to think about so many things. Okay? So that is Vyagraha. Vyagraha means restlessly he has to work and he should be very curious, alert, and he should hold that position. He should do good for the people and he should retain the power and he should also ensure that the country limits are not encroached. So it is very innumerable problems they have to face. Same is the king. Ataha saha viralataya eva alpakalikam viramam prapnoti. Because of this heavy workload and responsibility and the mind of this restlessness, saha kaha raja viralataya. Viralaha means rare. Viralataya means in a very rare way only. Alpakalikam viramam, a short rest. Prapnoti, he gets. You see, very rarely a short period of rest he takes because of these innumerable problems on which he is restlessly working. Tam paritaha vidyamanaha udyoginaha yadi vishwasarhaha rajanishtaha cha syuhu tarhi saha praptam alpam viramam nischintataya yapayet. So, when the king can spend, we are thinking the king goes for hunting, he makes a camp, he eats, he looks dancing. Like that we are thinking a king means we can enjoy the whole world. But it is not so. Here this sentence is very meaningful. Tam paritaha vidyamanaha udyoginaha. The employees around the king in the main government office, like PMO, Prime Minister office, Minister's office. Yadi vishwasarhaha rajanishtaha cha. And if they are very trustworthy and patriotic towards the country. Tarihi, then, sihu, means if they shall be, tarihi, then, Saha praptam alpam viramam. That Raja praptam alpam viramam. That short rest what he got, Nishchintataya yapayet. Even that short period of rest which he rarely gets, he can spend worrylessly only if the employees are Vishwasarhaha Rajanishtaha cha. Anyatha sada vyagrata anivarya. Otherwise, always to be restlessly working is anivarya, unavoidable. Asmakam rajnyaha saubhakyam yat pramanikaha samarthaha vishwasarhaha bhavantaha tasya asthane udyoginaha santi iti. So he is now praising all the employees. So it is the fortune of our king that all truthful, faithful and capable people like you are available in the government. Idanim bhavatbihi svavishwasarhata pradarshaniya. Now by you people, your faithfulness is to be displayed. Ataha bhavatsu ekaikah api agre agatya Rajanam padayohu namaskritya dashavaram pradakshina namaskaran kuryat iti. So he says, Bhavatsu, amongst you, in you, ekaikah api, one each person also, agre agatya, one by one, each person having come forward, Rajanam padayogu namaskritya, and falling on the feet of king and saluting. Dashavaram pradakshina namaskaram. 10 times clockwisely going around, like we do in temple, the god, we do pradakshina. Means we go around the temple in a clockwise direction. 10 times you shall do, kuryat. Like that, the Vidushakaha, Chandrahasaha, I think Chandrahasaha told. Yeah. Yetat shrutva ubhau rajodyoginau jhatiti agre agatya Chandrahasena yatha bhuktam tatha kritva parshve sthitavantau. So having heard this, two persons, two servants or employees immediately came forward and did like what the Vidushakaha Chandrahasaha told, and they stood nearby. Sarvottama Rajaha etat sarvam gambhiryena kutuhalena cha pashyanasit. And that Sarvottama Rajaha, the king, Sarvottama, etat sarvam, all these, gambhiryena, means in a kingly way, kutuhalena cha, and with the curiosity also, he was looking. Chandrahasaha anyane rajyodyoginaha tikhnaya drishtya pashyan kopena prishtavan. Now the Vidushakaha Chandrahasaha looked at other employees and angrily he asked, Maya bhuktam nashrutam va? Did you not hear what is told by me? Kimartham maunam sthitavantaha santi bhavantaha? Why you all people are staying silent? Tadapi te sarve shiraha avanamaya maunam sthitavantaha asan. Even then all those people simply they bowed their head, dropped their head and stayed silent. Chandrahasaha kathorena swarena punarapi tathaiva bhuktavan. So again in a very strict voice, Chandrahasa told the same. Tadapi te sarve maunam sthitavantaha asan. Even then, all the employees, except that two, they stayed silent. Ante Chandrahasaha mahata krodhena kidrisham audhatyam bhavatam. What type of improper behavior? Audhatyam means this is taddidanta shabdaha. Uddhataha means one who is behaving improperly. So what type of this indisciplined behavior of you? Maya yatha bhuktam tatha na kriyate chet kasha tadanena dandyante bhavantaha. if you are not doing as told by me, then you shall be punished, or you are all punished by this kashatadana, means by whip. By whip you will be beaten, like that. Iti vuktva bhatane kasham anetum ajnapitavan. So saying so, he ordered that guard to bring that whip. Tada chatvarah udyoginah mandam padam sthapayitva agre gatva rajanam padayogu namaskritya pradakshinam kartum udyuktaha jataha. Then four people, four employees, udyoginah employees, udyogam asya asti. See, he is udyogi, he is having job. Mandam padam sthapayitva, slowly stepping forward. Agre gatva, going forward. Rajanam padayoga namaskritya, having worshipped, or like we are worshipping God. Pradakshinam kartum udyuktaha chataha. They were about to do that pradakshina. Tada chandrahasaha alam pradakshinena. It is enough of doing this pradakshina. Iti tanu vuktva rajanam pashyan. Then looking at the king, he told, Prabho, prathamam yau bhavantam namaskritya pradakshinam kritavantau tau eva shatrupakshiyau deshadrohinau iti uktva kasham anitavantam bhatam pratipreshitavan. So he told that king, O my lord, Prabho, prathamam yau bhavantam namaskritya pradakshinam kritavantau. First, those two who saluted and went around you, taveva shatrupakshiyau deshadrohinau. Those two are only enemy side, and they are the deshadrohinau, means the cheater of the country. And iti vuktva, having said like that, kashamanitavantam bhatam pratipreshitavan. So it is of no use now. That whip is not required. So he sent back that god who brought that whip. Raja ascharyena prishtavan. So the king, in a wondering way, etau deshadrohinau ityatra kim pramanam. What is the proof that these two are these cheaters? Kena adharena bhavata evam nirnitam. On which basis you decided like this? Prabho, ye kapataraja bhaktim pradarshyanti te swasya kapatatayaha gopanartham sarvada prayatnam kurvantah bhavanti. So this is very important knowledge. O my lord, ye means those people kapata raja bhaktim pratarshyanti. Those people who are showing kapata, means artificial, or vanchana, means in a cheating way. They are acting. Kapata here means they are not true. They are acting. Raja bhakti means they are showing faithfulness in a acting way. Swasya kapatatayaha gopanartham, to cover up their, or to hide their this. What is that kapata to say? Kapata means that this to hide their behavior, that improper, or there is some word is not coming to me. That okay, I will leave it. I hope you understand. Kapata means someone who is behaving not truthfully, not faithfully, but at the same time acting like behaving or working faithfully and truthfully. That is kapata. Sarvata prayatnam kurvanti. Sarvada prayatnam kurvanti. So to hide their real face, they always do efforts. Raja bhaktehe pradashanartham alpaha avakashaha praptaha chetabi te tasya sadupayogartham udyuktaha bhavanti. So Rajabhaktehe pradashanartham alpaha avakashaha praptaha chedabi. Even if they get a little bit of chance to display their faithfulness, tasya sadupayoga artham, and to make use of that opportunity. Very good opportunity. Sat means good. Sadupayogartham means good use of that opportunity. Udyuktaha bhavanti. They get ready. Ataha te ayukte samaye sthale cha rajabhaktim pradarshayante. So, because of that, such people who are kapata, kapata raja bhakti, who are showing ayukte samaye, means improper time, ayukte sthale, at improper place, raja bhaktim pradarshayante. They display their faithfulness. Like that Chandrahasa told. Evam tarihi अन्येषां व्यवहारस्य विषये किं वदति भवान् इति पृष्टवान् राजा. Okay, I agree your logic, but in that case, what you say about the other people? Te vastutaha api rajabhaktaha. Actually, they are the faithful government servants and patriotic. Rajabhaktihi sarvesham purataha alpe avakashe prapte api pradarshaniya iti te kadapina chintayanti. Alpe avakashe prapte api means even at that time. Alpe avakashe prapte api is Sati Saptami. At that junction also, when they get a very little bit of opportunity to display their patriotic and faithfulness to king, Sarvesham Purataha, in front of everybody, te kadapina chintayanti. So, they don't want to display in front of everybody that they are faithful, even though they get a little opportunity. That is number 1 point. Anyacha, moreover, Raja Bhakti Pradarshanasya api kinchana auchityam bhavati eva. Uchitasya bhavaha auchityam. That means this is Tadidanda Shabdaha. Uchitam means good, proper. Auchityam means the properness. Raja Bhakti Pradarshanasya api kinchana auchityam bhavati. Means there is some proper way of displaying your faithfulness and the patriotic feeling. Dashavaram pradakshina namaskaraha karaniyaha iti maya bhuktam. By me it was told 10 times they have to do that circling around the king. Swabhimani kopi yatadrisham karyam kartum narkhati. So a person who is having self-respect, he is yatadrisham karyam kartum na arhati. Such a person, any such a person, kopi means any such a person who is having self-respect, he doesn't like to do this type of work. Pradakshinam devasya kriyate, natu jivitaha kasyachit purushasya. Because this pradakshina is an act done by we people to God only, not to any living person. Rajabhaktihi pradarshaniya iti uddeshena anuchitam, in the opinion or in the meaning of to display the faithfulness, anuchitam apamanakaram va karyam, improper or apamana. Apamana means disrespect. Apamana means it is like somebody is ill treatment. Somebody ill treat you, somebody disrespect you, that is called apamana. So, such an act is apamana to the self itself. To a self, to do an act which is self-disrespectful and which is shameful and which is improper. Kopi Raja Bhaktaha na karoti. Even though they are faithful servant, they don't do. Kapataha tu kapatya gopanartham ati vinayam pradarshayantah anauchityam na ganayanti. But the cheaters, kapataha, that vanchana minded people, swa kapatya gopanartham, kapatyam, so kapata kapatyam. Kapatyam means kapatasya bhavaha is kapatyam. The quality of having cheating mind, that is kapatyam. So, swakapatya gopanartham, to hide their quality of cheating others, ativinayam pradarshyantaha, showing too much humbleness and faithfulness, anauchityam na ganayanti, uchitam, auchityam, anauchityam. Auchityam means the properness, or the uchita means the good thing to do. Anauchitya means it is improper to do. Anauchityam na ganayanti. They don't count what is improper to do, because they want to hide their original face, to cover their original face. They don't count what is right, wrong, which place is right, wrong, and they express ativinayam, too much of submissiveness. Ativinayah dhurtalakshanam iti prachinanam uktim janati eva bhavan iti uktavan Chandrahasa. So there is a saying in Sanskrit, Ativinayah dhurtalakshanam. Dhurtaha means someone who is bad person. So the bad person's quality is to show excessive faithfulness, excessive submissiveness. Like we are in government office, when we work, we show submissiveness to the officer, under whom our controlling officer generally, and there may be higher officers, so we behave properly. But at the same time, we can't lose our self-respect, and just because he is higher officer, we can't do, you do my shoe polish, you bring something to my home, you give this to my home, my wife is waiting. Such type of work we cannot do. But some people does such work in government office, because they do some other work and they want favor of that officer. So all that you people can very well know. Okay. Vidushakasya vachane, in the words of Vidushakaha Chandrahasaha, yuktata drishyate iti chintayan raja gudhacharanayakam ahuya. Etau samyak parikshya etayohu mukhat satyam vachayatu iti adishtavan. So understanding that in the words of Vidushakaha, yuktata drishyate, there is some, it is well established. Yuktata means now it is established clearly. Like that thinking, Gudhacharanayakam ahuya. So he called the leader of that spy, Yetau samyak pariksha, checking these two fellows, Yetayohu mukhat, from the mouth of these two fellows, Satyam vachayatu, means you get the truth out of the mouth of this fellow. They don't say truth, you make them to say truth. That is the meaning of Satyam vachayatu. Satyam vadatu means you say. Satyam vachayatu, you make that fellow to say. So that is the Nijanda Dhatu. Gudhacharanayakaha tau antam prakoshtam nitavan. I'm sorry, tau anyam prakoshtam nitavan. Gudhacharanayaka, the chief of that spy, took them to another room. Okay. Satyam na vuktaha chet, Satyam na vuktan chet bhavatohu maranadandanam bhavet. If you don't tell truth, of both of you shall get death sentence. Maranadandanam, death sentence. Satyak jnanartam vayam chitrahimsa prayogam api karishyamaha eva. And to know that truth, Satyak jnanartham, to know the truth, vayam, we people, chitrahimsa prayogam api karishyamaha eva. And we will do Chitrahimsa means torturing also. Chitrahimsa prayogam means employing torturing method. Iti vadanne samyak tarjayanne, and saying so, scolding them well, tayohu bhitim janitavan, and he created fear in their mind. Tada bhitav tau. Then the feared those two fellows, swasya jivottama gudhacharatvam angikritavantau. Swasya jiva uttama gudhacharatvam. So their original condition of that spy act, what they were doing, that they angikritavantau. Anantaram Raja Sarvottamaha tau gudhacharau deshat bahishkritavan. Bahishkaranam means to send someone exile, to send someone out of country. So the king sent those to spy out of the country. Means they can't enter in the country again. Chandrahasasya buddhimattam prashamsan amulyena upayanena tam satkirtavan cha. And appreciating the Chandrahasa's buddhimatta means the intelligence, prashamsan, appreciating, amulyena upayanena, by very valuable gift, satkirtavan, he honored him or treated him well. Well, this is a nice story, and hope that you enjoyed reading with me and enjoyed the many different words we explained in this so many stories. I will meet you in some other new story. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.